shop.com, Rodrigo Leite, LinkedIn, ABC Investments, United States, Brazil. Yes, I'm starting my video career now, and my all my videos used to still in zero watching. An impossible mission, which I had huge followers in Paulista offices only. So I started to talk about the market. I tried arts and music and booze, and the views are not working. And I am sure the kids in LinkedIn, the addicted, the rebels, will move when we are talking about better life, happier, their parents, parents don't are not lost. There is no drug dealers looking for parents. They are looking for weak kids, right? So I am trying. Yes. The page that made me successful, famous, and ended in national TV with many jobs. With the first one that I offered to shop.com, then came uncountable offers. Second offer was a recruiter from ABC Investment, United States, Brazil. Recruited me for regional agent from the huge low owner there. Okay, so I'm watching a trend here. I use it to bring, yes, these these figures from the net, these figures from the paper, so we could work together and talk. We see here an average graph, right? Coming from the high, lowering and reaching an average. Before my cam was on, I moved it. I saw an average. I am not sure the time, if the time is not there yet, or not because the lines crossed. Okay, so probably was an interference, right? Yeah, um, up, up, up. Lula is cheering. Then it's coming low, it's coming low, it's coming low. It takes from the poor workers, from the old and borrowed, not much so like auctions, like Petrobras, like poor, like old families, like Brazilian Bank, old families, okay? And I was counting what the old government used to do in an interference and what a average government, a obvious, would do because old government, 1980, we had inflation only and very few citizens. The population grew in pregnancy rates absurd, what you know it, and yes, they wouldn't make average, right? Since Getúlio, Chagas, Fernando Henrique was the first cultural who chose it instead of Harvard, instead of a polite job there. He chose it. He saw market in Brazil. He saw a possibility to have to practice his studies there, right? So since Getúlio, the governors there, Fernando Figueiredo, yes, my childhood was President Fernando Figueiredo, had no average, had no savings, had no extras after shift, right? Time without air conditioning. He had no extra. He didn't even beg for United States. So small Brazilian was. Brazil raised in people in pregnancy, but our culture, our Brazilian, our tradition is still the same. Third world country. And yeah, Since Fernando Henrique started average with Banco Central only interfield. Just this graphic, what he would do studying in his economic school, he applied it in Brazil. Okay, just one kid among 200 million back then. And Lula has more. Lula was trusted by the very poor workers passed to his office and saw simply 40 million people doing nothing, destroying our country and his mind a little bit, uh, trying to treat with river dogs and pipes and duties there, right? So that's about feeling, okay? Maybe your feeling loses in our street, but yes, you are any angry, any any injured, okay? Maybe your feelings you lose one point, you ended with the whole trend, you betted wrong, but you are that guy that we trust, okay? Yes, oh yeah. Um, so I'm just mentioning Brazilian names. Luciano A. Brazil, Wilton Bill, and yes, Mohammed and Cedric and Brenda and Roger who haven't reached so far as Wall Street, the central market, right? As maybe Chinese has just shipped a pen drive of the whole yes like the whole showing appearance there on the screen. Maybe Beijing has it, but my comment for Roger Wilton Luciano, he is still the same Brazil, this time unsafe, this time unsafe, where we had Wilton Luciano only in Bovespa, okay? The Bovespa could flank the whole Brazil, we know it. We raised in pregnancy rates. Now have Rogers, Look Switzerland, Brenda American Prevail things that only Bovespa knew dollars, only Bovespa knew. And yes, very unsafe because three names that yes, even my parents tried new French, learned English, new funny French went to Louvre. It's very old, so we can see it's unsafe from there. The way you had Wilton and the other Brazilian name made Bovespa from we that rely, we can't go to forget how dig corn, uh, be with your wife and live 94 years old. Yes, walking and making exercise, United States hood. So we cheered for Bovespa, we relied, and we thought Wilton and the other Brazilian name were our top. Wilton and Luciano were our top for long years, right? And we had news back then. We had news. We had new actions, a new enterprise inflation time, where you took your staple and closed your house for the next month, right? We had news. Paranapanema had a peak with one generation before mine. I don't believe Isabel and the ranchman from beginning of the century ever seen a bet, a peak, a culture, a nod, and possibility. I don't think one generation before my two kid, like my age two kid, Many lost the crack, many took it. Okay, and yes, and about our lovely back then, Wilton and Luciana, who knew, let's say, I'm not sure. Parapanema looked a very new name to me, and somehow the enterprise grew. Petrobras, Banco do Brasil, decided to open for her, and she became an auction back in that time, which is not pure Brazil, where we had rice, beans, and a stick, a piece of meat for the wealthy only, for the wealthy only. And I don't think about Rio and São Paulo. I don't think the rest of Brazil eat yes, meat. I don't think so. Uh, so so uh, I want to market this comment here was unsafe. Yes, Brazil is third world. Some figures that shouldn't even exist movies, right? Switzerland bringing tech, United States showing dollar, external dollar of the building. Yes, the Arab are and serious at the same time. Okay, Brazil always was like that. Seja bem-vindo também. É, Brazil was always like that, right? And the two names, Wilton and Ramirez, I guess, were totally reliable. Yes, just like harvesting rely on rain, very poor rely on a tractor, and Brazil relied on those Brazilians who this unsafe has lots of down. It's not advised, but Brazil survives, and thanks for the study, for the auctions, for the pigs, for the razors. So I will be back from my childhood when I heard Pararapanema, and from today I became a rich LinkedIn. So I will be back with your love, old bovespa, and still unsafe and bottom and hold Brazil. Okay, thank you.